Welcome to Overwatch, and welcome to a very quick video. This is just me saying hello, I am back from Italy. If you have no idea where I've been or what I've been doing and want to see some of it, well, you're about to. Coming up just after I've done my little intro is probably the best match from where we were in the Lucca Comics and Games convention. Me and Max flew out there to commentate over this as the English side stream, and we had a great time doing it. It was an absolute blast. We met a few fans out there as well, which was a huge surprise for the both of us. It was great meeting a couple of you out there, so that was absolutely superb and a huge surprise. Thank you for coming out, and thank you as well to everyone who came to watch the streams. Now, if you don't understand what's about to go on, I did explain it several times during the event, but I'll explain it here briefly. What you're about to see is Too Easy versus Carnifex. They're both sort of individually playing as pros, and then they have 5 people from the show floor filling out the rest of their teams. People could go sign up for the tournament at the start of the day, and then they get drafted into teams that then played throughout the day, in teams led by the pro players. This was the closest game out of all of them. It was an absolutely insane one, and it was a great time casting it, and I hope you guys enjoy the casting as well. I was so impressed by Max. It's his first time doing any casting like this, so go give him some love definitely, because he was doing such a good job. Otherwise, we should be resuming normal content very soon after this. We should be going somewhat back to the roots a little bit more as well with some of the videos coming up. I'm going to avoid trying to do daily news content and such. That just isn't my style. We're going to be talking a lot about patch notes, a lot about how the game is developing, more about the pro scene, and of course doing some stuff about Sombra when she finally comes up. Don't expect any ARG news bullshit on this channel because we're all bored of it by now, surely. I'm bored of it anyway. My voice, oh god, Jesus, listen to me. My voice is still incredibly hoarse, so yeah, we're just going to be avoiding that until at least some concrete information comes out, and then we can actually do some rampant speculation that has some credibility and some meaning behind it. Right? Anyway guys, enjoy the rest of the video. It's well worth watching this match. I hope you guys have as much fun watching it as I did casting it. Toodles.
Of Anubis could be a big advantage here, but it looks like he's opting for McCree at the moment.
That's right, Carnifex is opting for McCree and Too Easy on the red side, which will be the attacking side this time around. We have got Lethal Vector running the Zarya, Ghost in on Reinhardt. Too Easy bringing out a very rare hero so far this tournament for the Hanzo. Not the first time we see it, but definitely very happy to see something getting changed up a little bit here. And we got Nichiko on the Lucio, Meta on Ana, and Pippo on the Roadhog.
Pippo have been doing such a good job so far. Meanwhile, on defense, we do have Diamond back on the Reinhardt, Crystal Gecko, of course, with that Reaper Fighter on the Zarya, Carnifex on the McCree, Putz on the Lucio, and Tartex on the Ana, rounding everything out. I mean, it's a fairly standard comp coming out of Carnifex's side. This is sort of, to me, a very bread and butter comp with a very standard lineup here. And actually a surprisingly calm comp coming out from Too Easy as well. We normally see like dive comps coming out here, stuff that you could really jump onto the point with. But instead we're seeing this Hanzo come out. He's going to sort of fish people out with the Sonic Arrow. There we go. Gets good vision. Actually gets a bit of damage down as well. But should be just spamming into that Reinhardt barrier. He's got to hope to get a couple of picks here. Got to get that barrier down as fast as possible and then open things up. My good friend ZP often calls Hanzo a feast or famine hero, and I completely agree with that. Sometimes he does absolutely nothing, but sometimes he's killing everyone.
That is right, and Too Easy is landing his shots right here, although Hanzo doesn't necessarily have the best DPS against the Reinhardt shield, although he's very good when he lands that headshots against heroes, but they're dropping down onto the payload.
Yeah, and it's looking super good for Too Easy's team right now. I think they managed to fish people down using Pippo's hook. I think I heard a hook connect, and at the moment, Ghostin is just going nuts, landing hit after hit. Crystal Gecko dropping down to the low there. Survives a little bit longer with the Zarya barrier, but will get sniped in the back of the head there by Too Easy's Hanzo, as he is just still shelling out all that damage. There we go, Sonic Arrow. They know exactly where this Zarya is. Zarya, no escape for you. You might as well just try and run. Nope, not going to happen, and this should be an easy pickup kill. No, she's still alive. She's still juking. There we go. No, it doesn't quite land. Actually fired off a Graviton Surge as well. I think that's a little bit ballsy here, but still alive, still fighting. Here comes the Dragon. It is the Dragon sated. Yes, it is. It finds Putt in the backline, and holy moly, how did Fighter survive that long? How has he kept this fight going? Fighter's still fighting. It's incredible.
Wow, absolutely incredible. 2 Easy arrows have been on point, but unfortunately not that many of them have been headshots, so he wasn't able to delete anybody there. Unfortunately, that Graviton Surge did seem like a bit of a waste, but it did seem to stall for enough time for everyone to come back. Maybe they could have done that without that.
I was about to be super critical of that Graviton Surge, especially as it was Fighter on his own, but he did manage to pick up the health pack, for example, and managed to sort of save himself there, keep alive and keep the fight going. I was expecting to get cleaned up, no problem, but just because they couldn't quite finish him off, well, then he could just keep the fight going. The reinforcements came in, managed to clean everyone up. They did lose the Lucio, of course, on the way to the Dragon Strike, but still not quite enough. Carnifex now in a good position for this High Noon. Going to be looking to fish out some damage. Has to be careful though. Hanzo is trying to snipe out at him, make it very dangerous to do any peeking here against the Hanzo, for example. So it's very hard to sort of just poke your nose out and try and go for a few shots. We hear the nano boost going off. Carnifex getting a quick kill here, but Crystal Gecko looking for even more here. Does have the nano boost on him. Did manage to open up with a fast early kill here. Finally, looks like he's about to get Pippo. No, Pippo hooks him, but Carnifex saves his life and shoots down the Roadhog. Looking real good for Carnifex right now.
Wow, absolutely amazing. Great play by Crystal Gecko there. I'm really enjoying the fact that as we get deeper into this tournament, the level of play that we're seeing seems to be just going up and up and up. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see if Too Easy can come back. They've got a good few ultimates here, including the Dragon Strike Graviton Surge combo, which is absolutely devastating, as the Reinhardt shield will do absolutely nothing to protect against it.
Yeah, really, the only way you can stop that damage from killing absolutely everybody is by using a Transcendence. There is the Sound Barrier. It does manage to save people for a good while, but does still get enough damage around it just to get rid of the Ana. So the team just surviving by the skin of the teeth there with the Sound Barrier. And oh my lord, that headshot just stopping it. But Carnifex returns in kind with a triple kill from his High Noon. It's looking so good for Carnifex's team right now. I thought they were right on the roast. No Dynamo saving the point as well, using that Earthshatter and buying his team even more space. Carnifex's team looking super decisive right now. 50 seconds left on the clock.
Amazing. That High Noon was so incredibly powerful. It blew out the contrast on the camera. Good work, Carnifex, and they carry on this hold. I think there's only one more push left in Too Easy this time around.
Yeah, guys, we do know that the contrast on the sort of the static camera is very, very bright. Just enjoy the sunshiny scenes. It makes you guys feel better and feel happier, no doubt, to see all these bright, pretty colors on the screen. Unfortunately, there's nothing we got at the English casting desk can do about that just yet. I imagine we could try and get it fixed for tomorrow for you guys to do set up for the next fight here. Just damage raining back and forward. These areas trying to build up as much as possible. Anna dropping a little bit low there, but does manage to keep herself alive and heal herself up. Carnifex just raining down damage from above, trying to do what he can, but Too Easy actually slipping around the back here. He's in actually a good position on the cliffside to the left. He's about to jump down, trying to engage with the fight, but also Fighter here, just raining death from above. Has a Graviton Surge ready. It might be looking to use it there, trapping everyone on the point. Pippo knocking everyone back at the moment. Too Easy not quite in position to do enough damage either. Pippo dropping low, misses the hook. Fighter just jumps to the left, survives it, and might be enough to clean up for the rest of his team.
Wow, absolutely amazing from Fighter there. He was left completely unchecked on the high ground, free to do whatever he wanted, throw out those barriers, throw out that damage, and just stop Too Easy from being able to get anything done. And that's going to be a first point hold for Carnifex.
Absolutely now. So for Too Easy, the question is, can they do exactly the same? They have to hold to that distance, and trust me, I think we're about to see the meter count. Yes, 78 meters, that's a big, big ask for Too Easy's team here.
Yeah, I will be very, very surprised if they are able to hold that. That was a very dominating performance from Carnifex's team. Once again, switching that Crystal Gecko, keeping them on the Reaper this time. But that switch, taking him off the Zarya, putting him onto the Reaper, has just paid off in dividends for this team.
Absolutely. Fighter definitely looking really good on Carnifex's team, especially as well. I want to put a highlight on him. It looks like they're changing it up as well. They're going for the dive comp, going for a very aggressive comp here. Going to be looking to just jump up on top of Big R's, get a ton of damage done, and get some early kills. If they can sig Fighter with Crystal Gecko, for example, going in, and with Carnifex going in, the damage on the backline can be so quick and so huge that it just takes everyone down. This is bread and butter Overwatch here on Route 66. Meanwhile, we see Too Easy with his team lineup. Again, fairly simple, using the Mei perhaps to try and stall people out as much as possible. Mei also very good if you need to reposition on this map. If your team is coordinated enough, you can get back to that high ground nice and fast. And if they try and use the tunnels, well, it's easy walls for you.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this. Not only are we going to see Too Easy on Mei, which I'm sure is tilting half the audience right now, but I'm very excited to see this. But not only that, we've got Pippo on the Reaper, and earlier today, Pippo was doing incredible work on this hero. Absolutely fantastic play. Big ultimates every time. I think I've only seen him get a 1-kill Death Blossom once. Every single one has been 2, 3, 4 kills every time, working so well with the Ana on his team and getting so much done.
But this is a huge ask, of course. We can't quite see it at the moment. The golden shiny box of joy, as I like to call it, which is just behind Big R's on the right side of your screen at the moment. They got to hold for so long. They have to hold for 4 minutes and make sure that the enemy team does not get a decisive team wipe. And again, I can't praise it enough. Like Fighter, I really thought he was going to die there, but manages to get the Graviton Surge and keep his team alive, lets them reinforce, and basically might be the MVP so far for this map. I'm going to be curious to see, can Too Easy's team answer to that same caliber of play?
Yeah, big plays from the Fighter, although we'll see what he can get done on this Winston. And they're coming around the corner, and we should see it all explode in a couple of seconds.
Yep, here we go. Teams do start setting up. We're going to see this Winston jump in fairly soon, and Crystal Gecko trying to follow. There goes the Winston, gets the barrier on him. Lots of people dropping a bit low there. There's a healing grenade, keeping them up though. Too Easy actually following him down, trying to freeze him up, but won't be able to get back up quite in time here. Anna dropping dangerously low here. There should be an easy cleanup here for Crystal Gecko. Tartex though actually manages to get the snipe onto Pippo, so that Reaper damage is not going to be a big factor here going forward. Fido now jumping up, will be able to knock everybody down off the high ground here, scattering them to the winds, ladies and gentlemen, knocking them all over the place. Will get put to sleep though. That Primal Rage just done for a single moment. There we go. Finally, Crystal Gecko goes down to Too Easy. Too Easy buying a lot of time for his team. Trying to snipe out Tartex now with the May. There we go. Gets the Icicle kill on them now, going after the Zarya. But meanwhile, we're jumping on board with Carnifex here. He's got a Pulse Bomb ready. He's looking for kill after kill after kill. Too Easy ice blocked into the corner. There goes the Blizzard. There goes the bomb though. There's no saving from that. Oh my lord. There's a Blizzard on the point. This could be good enough for Carnifex's team.
There's nothing more satisfying as Tracer than sticking a Pulse Bomb to a May, although my personal favourite is dropping it under them while they're still in their ice block. Of course, he didn't have the chance to do it there, but Carnifex asserting his dominance on Tracer there, absolutely putting his team on his back and doing lots of work. But Zarya comes in.
Oh my god, they come back in time. Now Crystal Gecko draws the Dragon Blade. Can he find the kills that he needs to cinch it for his team? He's trying to chase down the Zarya, but of course the Zarya has the nano boost of their own, and the sound barrier actually keeping people alive for even longer. So a lifeline here for Too Easy's team as they do start to reinforce onto the point. Too Easy actually swapping onto the Tracer to get back there even quicker, but goes down to Carnifex. Carnifex actually hunting Too Easy down, removing him from the fight. Now what can Carnifex do here? How close is he to his ult? He's still a long way away. Beautiful outsider coming out. Pippo gets a great Death Blossom in there. Oh my lord, could this be actually happening? Too Easy is held in the exact same place that Carnifex was.
Well, there's Pippo with the plays that I was expecting out of him. Really clutch, huge Death Blossom, making it count and having to force Carnifex's team back to the spawn room to go for a little jog if they want to come back for this payload.
In this wonderfully sunny and colourful Route 66, which I'm sure you guys are all appreciating as just as much as I am trying to gasp from that wonderful haze of colour. It's a sunshiny day there in the United States of America. Too Easy duking back and forth, does have a Pulse Bomb ready to go and will actually have the Graviton Surge as well. He might be looking to put it down. Does actually drop on the floor. No, Lucio! Lucio, no, you don't want to step on that. It's going to blow up, man. No. And down he goes.
Oh, that's going to be devastating. That hurts so much inside. Sometimes when that Pulse Bomb goes down, you just keep moving in the direction you are moving and you assume that you're going to get away from it. But just wasn't meant to be.
And meanwhile, in the background, we have Pippo just on the right side of your screen there, dueling with the Winston. Fido actually managing to get away. Too Easy also looking to deal what damage he can. That's it. Carnifex going to be looking to get that Pulse Bomb combo with Dynamon, who's going to be ready any second now. And there could be a dangerous follow-up as well with Crystal Gecko almost ready with the Dragon Blades. They do start to set up. Too Easy getting a lot of damage done to Fido, though. He's building up his own Pulse Bomb nice and quick. Fido has to run away, and he has to be very careful here. We see Graviton Surge coming on both sides. Crystal Gecko draws the Dragon Blade as well. Deaths on both sides. Carnifex and Too Easy both getting value over their Pulse Bombs. It's chaos, ladies and gentlemen, here. But Carnifex doing such good work here on the Tracer. We hear the Nano Boost going onto the Reinhardt. The Reinhardt was already low. He's getting cut down by Crystal Gecko as the dueling carries on back and forth. Crystal Gecko doing such a good job here. There we see Too Easy just juking around the payload. He's on so little health. There we go. Slapped in the face. Carnifex takes him down, but it's too late. Pippo is already back on the point.
Wow, incredible by Too Easy there, buying just enough time for Pippo to come back in and maybe get them back into this game.
Oh my lord, this is like the closest game of Route 66 I've ever seen. There's a Pulse Bomb on the tank. Carnifex gets rid of him. It's just one person left on Too Easy's team, and it's Anna juking around the payload. Tartex, can he land the shot? No, it doesn't need to. Carnifex comes in and cleans up. Can Too Easy stop this payload? There's 6 seconds left on the clock.
He's crouching behind.
They can't see it. They can't see him. He's juking around the payload. Oh my lord, this is a tournament live here on the line here for today. Is the team reinforcing? Where are they? They should just be coming out right now. Pippo coming out.
Pippo.
And here comes the Winston as well, buying even more time. Winston trying to knock people away from the point, but Pippo's got to the point so far in the Reaper. No, you're moving away from him, man. It's getting capped. Here comes Lethal Vector, though. My voice is just dying at the moment. Oh, my lord.
Oh, it's literally there. They only have to get it another couple of inches and they're going to win this game. I mean, I don't think there was anything that Too Easy's team could do there, but man, did they give it all they possibly could. Absolutely amazing.
Ladies,
showing just how hard they want to hold on to this tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen a game of Route 66 like that one? My lord, that went right down to the wire, but Carnifex has secured his spot in the final here with a 2-0 win over Too Easy. Well played to him, well played to Too Easy's side. Even though it was a 2-0, it was way closer than you'd expect. Carnifex, though, picks up play of the game.
Yeah, Carnifex played out of his mind. Let's see what he did here.
And oh, beautiful positioning here from the High Noon. Does eat an arrow to the gut, but doesn't matter because it's just in his stomach. He can take one of those. Can't take it to the head, but definitely can land a High Noon. Doing so much damage here. Lethal Vector going down in good fashion. Beautiful play coming out of Carnifex there. Good lord, ladies and gentlemen. What a match that was.
Wow, Carnifex there with 70% kill participation. He really did well. Now he doesn't necessarily have a team that he had to carry, but there were some moments in that game where he really did just put them all on his back and say, I do not want to lose this game. I do not care what it takes, even if I have to kill them all myself.